welcome along and welcome back to the farm. Today we've got a fairly big job on. We need to go and load up our wheat and our barley. We're taking the wheat up to the port grain elevator where it's going to be shipped off, loaded up onto a ship and shipped off. Whereas the barley has to go to the central grain elevator, which is not too far away. So we're going to be loading up the barley first. So let's jump in and see if our truck will start up. Okay. Let's try again. Come on. We've not started this truck for a while. There we go. Roars into life. She'll be fine once she warms up. Sometimes we have to take the batteries off these things and charge them up. Sometimes they are good and start on their own. So we need to... no. Where is our trailer? There's our trailer. So we'll line up along the side of that. Whoa, there we go. There we go. Attach that on. And we now need to turn that out of there. I have to be careful because it's quite a tight turn here. And I don't want to catch the barn either. And then what I need to go and do is I need to get the tarpaulin off this so that we can load it up. And we drive into our grain store here and we load it up. So I'm going to pull in and go and take the tarpaulin off. So pull out the other side. There we go. And I'm going to take the tarpaulin off and we'll get the loading started. So there we go, we are currently loading in our barley. You can see it coming off the central elevator there. And as a result, we are, well, it should fit it all in here. That should work quite nicely. And yeah, we'll make a nice amount. It's actually going into the rear hopper at the moment. You can see we've got two hoppers on this. That's loading into the rear. So we're going to back up a little bit once this has done and just get it so that it's loading into the front. You can see there as it's filling up quite nicely. Oh, we're going to want to get in and yeah, we want to go and stop that. There we go. Right, and we're just going to reverse this up a bit and get it started on the front hopper as well. I want to be careful reversing this up. There we go. Right, so I'll go and get that started on the front hopper. There we go. We're started on the front hopper now as well. So that will go in there. We're a little bit... Oh, we didn't reverse up the greatest on there. But that's going in there quite nicely. And so this will fill up now. We'll get the tarpaulin over the top. We'll get that pulled over the top. And yeah, as I said, we're taking this to the central grain elevator to get this emptied and to get the money in for this, and then yeah, we're going to come back. We're going to fill up with the wheat, and we're going to take that to the port, which will be really good. Almost done. There we go. Right, so let's go and. The nice thing about this is it's a good automatic tarpaulin we can control from here. Right, so off to the central grain elevator with this load, and we will see how much go for it. Not a huge distance that we have to travel for this job, but yeah, quite good from the point of view of ease of access, especially for this one. This one is not far away at all. Oh, we've got to wait for the cars to clear because we've got to take quite... This trailer is not small, and we have to take quite a wide turn on it to make sure we make it out of the driveway without any issues. And then get on to the correct side of the road. So yeah, this truck is pretty good. I tend to like lizard trucks. They run fairly smoothly, even if they do take a little bit of coaxing to get to go in the first place. Now, central grain elevator is down here, and I've got to avoid missing the turning. don't think it's down there. Ah, here we go. Just round the corner up here. There it is. So we'll pull into here and we'll get unloaded on our 2 hoppers. Plenty of people moving around here. Oh, actually, it's not this one. It's the next one. This is the central grain elevator. There we go. And oh no, actually, this is. Oh, I've gone to the wrong place. This is the rail yard. If I empty out here, we are not going to make any money at all. They're just gonna try and load it onto the train. We don't want that. We do actually want the first place I was going to turn in. Train seems to be waiting to come into the station, as if it was expecting me. Right. Might actually have an easier bit in here. It's cozy wool. That's where all the wool goes from the sheep in the area, and the couple of farmers who are brave enough to do cotton around here also sell their wares there. There's where we want to go. Yeah, that's why I got my turnings wrong, because it's not too different. Now this is always fun with this trailer, because this is quite a steep climb, and if you're not careful, you ground yourself out and basically give yourself an issue. Let's see if we can. Yep. There we go. So that's emptying out. Oh wow, we were only just in that. We need to pull forward. Oh no, I've not got the cover off, so I can't see it going down. Never mind. So let's pull forwards, and this is where it gets interesting. You can find yourself grounding out if you're not careful. This has got it. There we go. Right. So that is unloading now as well. Yeah, it's a real pain to get this up on here, but we are unloading. There we go. So that's empty, and you can see. Look at this. This is the trouble we had. I don't want to get too close to that in case that drops, but yeah. It's quite a climb back up into the cab, and we have no steering at all when we're coming off that. So I'm not a huge fan of this grain place, but they had, contracted us to do this, and we'll make our money from here. So we're going to head back up to the farm now, and we're going to load up our wheat, which should be, we're just going to go to the port, which I'm hoping the port is not quite so horrible. I don't remember it being such a bad one. So, yeah, we'll head there. Oh, wow. The cars around here sometimes just chug along. Real sort of Sunday drivers, as we used to call them in the UK. There we go. Oh, cool. He's off the road, but we have another one in front of us. Oh, brilliant. They like going well under the speed limit. What I'm going to try and do. Big lorry, and hopefully nothing's going to come the other way. If it does, I'm in a bit of trouble. Right, pull it back in. If they're going to go that slowly. Right. We want to pull in. Back into the farm. Cancel our indicator. And I'm going to go right round our sheds, because if I try and turn this way, we're just not going to make it round. So what we do is we go right round the shed. I'll pull the cover back now, and get us round to our store. There we go. And then pull her in. Now we want to get the front one under first. That should do it. And we'll go and fill this up. And again, we're filling her up. Going nicely into the front. And you can see there. Fills up well. Nothing like a nice smell of wheat going into a trailer to make you feel good. I love that smell. So this will hold all of the wheat that we harvested last season. Because that's the thing, despite the size of some of our equipment, we don't have a massive amount. Well, let's go shut that off. There we are. We'll pull this forward and get the other one filled. Oh, come on. Let's position this right. There we go. Come on, truck. What are you doing? Right, there we go. So we'll get this filled as well. Right, and that's filling as well now. Into the back one. Could probably pull that a little bit further forward, I think. I think we're right on the edge of that. Oh no, we're okay. That will fill. It will sort of work its way out. I might pull this forward a little bit, actually. There we go. That should position it better. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. So that will now empty into there, fill this up. This will actually empty out our entire bin, which is great. And yeah, we should get a decent enough price for this. There we go. You can see it filling up. And yeah, we don't quite have enough for a full trailer. So let's get back in here. Let's do this. And as I said, we're taking this down to the port grain elevator. That is pretty much the opposite direction to where we've just gone. Now, the port grain elevator actually isn't accessible by us and truck. It's a bit of a two-step process. We deliver this to the railway silo. And the railway company will come along and pick it up and drop it off at the port grain elevator, because it's not actually accessible via the road. So yeah, it's one of those weird things where it's one of those it's only actually accessible by rail. And yeah, so the train comes by every so often. We'll load it up and we charter that. We actually get them to do that for us. Comes out of course of what we make. But when the best price is there, you know, that is what you got to do. You got to do what you can to get it there. So yeah, and we actually, it's most of the farms around here, to get to that particular point, we all do this here. So we are going to pull up here, and this is a much nicer ramp. Oh, so much nicer than that last one. So pull over the grid and empty out. Yeah, there we go. I think we're emptying out. Are we emptying out the rear or the front? We're emptying out the rear, that's why. There we go, that's the rear one done. So, time to empty out the front one. Yeah, there we go. That is now emptying out. Very nicely. So yeah, this will get loaded up onto the train in the near future and dropped off, which is, it's only there, you know, it's not a massive distance this goes by rail. But it's just one of those things that's never really been updated at the port, is that. So yeah. But that's about it for today. That is our job done. We have sold our wheat and barley. We'll get paid by. Well, we've dropped it off. That payment will come to us in the near future. And yeah, we'll once again reinvest it in the farm, as we have been. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.